We're going to come back to Kelly's story now about her walk with her dog yesterday. And I do want to say that, hold on, I just want to say that Kelly told this story first thing this morning, and she did say several times that she knows it was her fault. And because we've gotten a lot of texts, well, Kelly was in the wrong here. And I'm like, Kelly said it was her fault. She just wonders if maybe something better can be done going forward.
Can I tell my story?
Yeah.
Let me just tell my story for people who haven't heard it, and then you guys can all slam me with your opinions. That's fine.
I don't think you're at fault. Let me go on record to say that.
Okay. Here is what happened. I took my little 35-pound beagle leashed. He was leashed. Now, people were like coming at me saying, you should have your dog leashed. He was absolutely leashed. And I went to a part of the Licking County bike trail that I had never been before. It was the 2-mile stretch from Granville to Newark. We were walking along that portion of the trail, and my dog doesn't do trails. He goes off trail. He loves the grass. He loves the woods, trees, whatever. He's a beagle. He likes to sniff. So I'm just going along my merry way and letting him go into the grass. He's on a leash. I am holding the leash, and we are in the grassy portion beside the trail. All right. There's a farm there are farms on either side, and I'm just, kind of in my own world walking, wasn't paying attention when my dog just started yelping repeatedly, like absolutely in distress. And when I looked over, shocked, he had rubbed up against what the sign said was an electric fence in order to keep the cattle in. Now, these cattle were not in this portion of the farm. They were in another fenced portion, but this thing was still electrified, which is fine. The farmer owns it. He's allowed to keep his cattle in. However, these electrified fences are 10 feet off the path. It is a flat, grassy part of a public path. And although there was signage there, what I'm saying is, shouldn't the Licking Park District protect kids on bikes, people with dogs on leashes or off leashes? I know people will say, no, don't have your dog off leash. That's fine. Mine was on a leash. I wasn't paying attention. I'm at fault here for my dog getting shocked. I get it. However, shouldn't there be some type of protection on the public walking trail side of the fence? Can you not erect another part of the fence or only have one side of the fence electrified? Why is the side where the public is walking electrified?
I am guessing his fence was there before the path.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying Licking Park District, why is this the situation? It literally is 10 feet off the path.
Right.
I mean,
You're
any
not
child could ride their bike onto the grass, fall over, and fall into that electric fence.
Yeah, you don't have any issue with the farmer or the fence.
Not one bit.
It's with the park.
It's with the park district. You have the public walking on this path, and not too far away are electric fences on either side. I'm really mad that my dog was shocked. Now, listen, it's my fault. I was not looking. I did not read the signs. There are 8x10 signs saying electric fence, absolutely warning people that it is electrified. I was in my own world, not paying attention. My dog paid the price for that. I feel horrible about it. However, I'm asking, am I a jerk for wanting the Parks Department to protect the public from that fence?
No.
Am I a jerk for that? I was infuriated. I dialed up the Parks Department for the Licking Park District to complain. But then I stopped myself from calling because I thought, ultimately, it's my fault. It's my fault. They have the signage up, etc. But I'm still infuriated by it. And I'm not sure if I should say, hey, is there some way we can work together to erect some other type of protection or fencing?
So a lot of people are saying it's the farmer's property.
Yeah.
Bart says they do make something to protect people on the trail. The trail itself, it's a paved trail. You should not be off of it. However, if there's an electric fence and the signage in between is sparse, Why aren't they wrapping the tape around the electric fence that they always have to let people know that it's an electric fence? Because again,
tape?
Yes,
I don't even know what that. What
they put this color-coded tape on electric fences.
I wouldn't have known what that was anyway.
I wouldn't either.
Literally.
Okay.
I mean, I would not have known.
But because again, it is that farmer's land borders the park, and there should have been some kind of border on their side. Aaron just is about to say the exact same thing that I was going to say. There should be some kind of border on that fence to protect the general public. Yes, the farmer is right to electrify his fence to keep his cattle in, but you're putting essentially a hazard up against something where the public is. And there is that danger of your dog walking over there to pee, or somebody else, riding their mountain bike off the trail instead of being on a paved trail. So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know ultimately it was my fault, and I'm outraged and probably just looking to blame someone because my dog got hurt and I wasn't paying attention, and nobody protected me from my own stupidity. So that's probably what I'm really angry about, and I get it. And I know people are coming at me about saying, "Why are you off the path? The paved path is your protection." I get it. I'm just saying, there have to be more dummies out there like me who aren't really like looking and reading signs on the path, just enjoying nature and looking around. I'll keep them on the path from now on. Surely, I probably won't even use that part of the path because screw you. But
Ken says it definitely sounds like a safety concern. Joe says that's what the sign's for. Someone else 100% agrees with Kelly.
How long is this fence? I mean, would you guess?
Oh my gosh, I couldn't even.
Is it pretty long now?
I would say it's 10 feet off the path, and it is a pretty long fence. It's a few acres.
Is there more than one sign?
Well, I just noticed the one sign after my dog started yelping. But yeah, I think they're posted incrementally.
Okay, all right, that's what I meant. I mean, I just didn't know if you could
don't
walk
get me
up
wrong, folks. There is a sign. They're not huge. It's like an 8x10, I would say, a landscape sign. Posted incrementally along the fencing.
I don't think the Parks District is going to build another fence all the way down along that path. So
why not?
I guess because money. For one, I'm sorry it happened, but I guess, I don't know. I guess just lesson learned. I
guess so. I guess that's kind of the bottom line is I know you guys, I'm getting texts that people think I'm a dummy for it, and I am a dummy, but
there needs to be me.
There have to be more people like me who have like, I mean, I just keep thinking, I'm so infuriated that my dog was hurt and basically by my own hand. Like, I'm so angry about that I feel like, why though? Why? God, why did that happen to my dog? Why did you make me so stupid that I wasn't reading the signs?
It's one of those great mysteries that we'll never know.
I guess so.
Like, why didn't you see the signs? It's one of those things where you'll forever question in life. Like, why was there not more signs there? Why are two kids talking about their grandparents' dirty underwear? Like, in certain commercials. So it's just one of those great mysteries.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking about life.
What was
mysteries.
The commercial? Oh my gosh! All right.
Now I'm getting two calling me a Karen.
Okay.
And I guess I can definitely see the point that maybe I am. Now, I'd never made the phone call to the Licking Parks Department manager. I did not do that.
Right.
But.
Yeah, I get it. You were shocked. No. Well, Moses was shocked, and what shocked you, and it, the yelp, and it, as somebody who loves your dog, it scared you as much as it did him, and you just, I'm sure I get it. That's the way you reacted.
Yeah.
Now, I did want to say, Kim texted in and said, Battelle, Darby, Metro Park, they have an electric fence around the bison, but there is a second fence closer to the path to protect the park visitors for that exact reason. So they do have it.
Okay.
That's in a metro park.
That's all I'm asking
That's
for.
in a metro park, so I don't know.
Doug Rogers said, "Hey, would you be mad? Oh, where did this pop down to? Would you be mad at a store owner if they put up a use other door sign and you walked into the non-working door?" I have done that, Doug. Yes, I'm mad. That does. Why don't you have both sides of your door working?
Jamie, Ace of Base saw the signs. Kelly, not so much.
Not so much. Not so much.
No, again, I'm surprised they don't have color coding. I've just always seen electric fences that have like a color coded tape. There's signs that might say electric fence.
You're so stuck on the color coding that I would never have known what that meant anyway.
I am. Please someone tell me, am I the only one that's seen color coding on electric fences? They always wrap the like lines of the electric fence in like a tape kind of thing periodically, so you know it's electric.
I'm going to say 95% of people think I'm the a-hole.
Well, now listen.
So I accept it. I accept the public's judgment. I
need to read Bart's last text because he has been very critical of this and explaining it, and I understood every point he made, but he did come back with, Kelly, I love you. Your reaction of being angry about it is just a sign that you're a good mother. That's a natural action from any parent.
Now, what I will say is further on down the trail, there is a big giant bridge over Raccoon Creek, and it's a really high bridge. And some mom had her like 2-year-old sitting on top of it, like peering down over at the water. Yeah. And I'm like, you're not going to let go of that child, are you? So there were 2 dumb moms there, 2 dumb moms on the trail, me, a dog mom, and...
One of my grandmother's favorite sayings, you live and learn.
And if you read down the text, the people understand the commercial that I was discussing, the Tidy Whitey commercial. And yes, the commercial is totally weird.
I want to go watch it. That's why I wanted to know what the commercial was. I'm going to do that while we play Nita Strauss on the Blitz.